If we can just make it to Thursday, and lo and behold, we do. We make it to Thursday. By the grace of the higher power, we make it to Thursday. South African women are reeling. South African women are hurt, are broken, are scarred, and that results in a certain level of anger. And all of our feelings are justified because we were harmed, and we were harmed by fellow Black men and some men of different races. But I'm just going to speak on this for now. We have to acknowledge that, in as much as there are bad people in the world who do bad things, there are also good people in the world who do good things. And some of those also happen to be good Black men. In as much as there are bad Black women who do bad things, and there are good Black women who do good things. I'm just here to say that there are people who deserve grace because they have the intention to do good and to move well and to treat people better. They deserve a chance to do that, men or women. There are also people who do bad things who deserve to be handed over to the law and to the justice system. With that said, these people are our siblings, they are our relatives. And in some cases, well, in most cases, well, in some cases, we harbor them, we protect them. I have been looking up on a number of cold cases that I had the opportunity to go through, and I've realized that oftentimes when people look for a certain Black man who's done certain things, it is the women that come forward and say he wouldn't do that. Or it's some women who come forward and aid and abet them. It's some women who step in the front line to protect perpetrators. When we have the conversation of who deserves grace and who doesn't, we need to have it wholesomely. But because for now, the focus is on Black men who don't deserve grace. People who unalive and people who violate and perpetrate don't deserve grace. They deserve to be handed over to the law so the law can take its course. People who do heinous things don't deserve grace. They deserve to be handed over to the law. With that said, there are people who try. There are people who have good intentions. Those do deserve grace. Living in the country that we live in, South Africa, we all know people who are great and we all know people who are not so great. They're not so great, do not deserve second chances. But then again, who are we to say that? Who are we to say somebody does not deserve a second chance when we ourselves have moved in questionable ways, where we've done things where we sort of thought and believed that we don't deserve grace ourselves, but we were offered grace because we had good intention? To publicly speak about what somebody deserves and what somebody doesn't deserve puts humanity on a very fine line. And I'm speaking from a point of, I'm a mother of a boy. I'm a boy mom who is very early into his teenage years and who is on social media. And I do want him to hear somebody who has such a powerful voice in society say, Black men deserve grace. I do want him to hear that. I want him to believe that he deserves grace, especially when he has good intentions. I don't want him to hear everything else that comes after that. I do want him to hear that people need to be held accountable for their actions. I do want him to hear that when you cross the line and when you break the law, there are consequences that you need to suffer. You're gonna lay in whatever bed that you make. But to spew evil and to spew unkindness and to spew such harsh words in a society where a lot of eyeballs are on the people that are in higher positions and more powerful positions and more privileged point of view. We want to be able to spread kindness so that the people that are watching and listening can hear kindness. We have gone through so much as a people, we have gone through so much as a country that we do need to offer one another grace. And if we all moved graciously and gracefully more, we would see more of that return to us. It is a very difficult time to be a black man right now. I don't know how it's like to be a black man. I'm not going to sit here and claim to know. I don't know. But I know that there are some black men who have done horrible things, and the good men, the good black men that have watched bad black men do horrible things, have no place to hide. No one is speaking up for them because we can never ever sit here and say all black men are bad. That would be an unfair statement. Some women have not experienced black men, and I wish they would. Some women have not experienced the good side that some of us have seen, and I wish they would. Some women have never experienced bad black men, and I wish they never. And I can sit here and say that I've experienced both, but this is not about me. I am mad, of course, at the men, at the black men that have done bad. I'm extremely mad at them. I'm very, very mad at them. But I am not mad at the men who have not done bad things. We need to make a distinction. We need to know who deserve grace and who doesn't deserve it. Those who do bad things and move with the intention to continue to do bad things don't deserve it. It goes without saying. But those who do good and with good intentions deserve it. We just need to make that simple distinction. And the men that do good need to know that they are seen and they are beloved and they are appreciated. I don't care much about the men who do bad, but the men who do good, and that is what we speak for, and that is what we should speak for. Celebrating good men does not take away from the fact that there are black men. There are bad black men. It doesn't take away from that fact. But we can't paint all black men with the same brush. We have to make a distinction. We have to differentiate. And as much as we women don't want to be painted with the same brush, that's the grace we need to offer to all black men. Don't paint them with the same brush. The good, one side, the bad, one side. The good, grace, the bad, nothing. That's just how I think we should move. And to the black men who have done bad things to me and to other women, to the good men who show up and who protect us and who love us and who care for us,